Hello, ministry leaders. I am coming to you by video because it is just easier to do this way. I'm so excited to be able to share with you some new information, some updated information that I have on our safety and risk management training. For many of you, you probably are aware that we used to call this Plan to Protect, and it was just specifically for youth, nursery, and kids workers. And they had to do this every 2 years, as well as have a criminal record check updated every 5 years. And a few years ago, Pastor Andrew and I were in discussions about just updating our training for all volunteers. Was there a need for basic training for every volunteer of our church that really didn't matter whether or not they had minors in their ministry? And before he left, we kind of had landed on the place that yes, there was a need. And so I've been working off and on over the last little while to get this put together. And that's what I want to share with you today, is that we have virtually set up training for safety and risk management. And so going forward, we'll have access to this through a virtual option. So what this means for you as ministry leader is that the requirement still stands for the youth, nursery, and kid workers to take the basic training as well as the training that's specific to their ministry. But every volunteer will be asked to take the basic training. This will cover things like the evacuations. It will cover some policies from our denomination to keep volunteers safe that everybody needs to be made aware of. And then just some common things that we want to encourage you as volunteers to always have eyes to see here in our church. And so this basic training is going to right now not be a requirement for every ministry, but by September 1st, it will be for every volunteer who is part of the ministries here at our church. And at that time, also, we will be rolling out that, criminal record checks will be required as of September 1st as well. Up till then, it will be optional, other than for the ministries that deal with minors in specific. But as of September 1st, that's kind of the deadline we have for all ministry volunteers to be in compliance in this way. And so I know for some of you, this may present some conversations with your volunteers where they may be pushed back on this a little bit. Even now, you might be having some of the questions or concerns that you think they might have come to mind. And I would invite you to contact me and let's have a conversation. Let's help you be prepared to have those discussions before they happen. And even when they do, if you run into situations where you're having a hard time with that, please let me know. I would love to be able to help you roll this out to your ministry, because the heart behind this is keeping our congregation safe. It's also keeping you as volunteers safe. And that is something that is so important, because we do believe that every person matters here at our church. And this is just an area that we need to act like it. It's something we've been striving for, and changing in different ways throughout different policies that we have, even like with the evacuations. But this is just a next layer of how we are going to do it. So again, please feel free to answer any questions. I'll put some of this information in the email as well. But in the coming days, what I would ask of you is, in reply to this video email, is just to send me your list of volunteers that need to have this information sent to them. We will be sending out the link to the training so that they can start taking it and getting us their information. And so if you could send me a list of your volunteers, just so we make sure we've done our due diligence to make sure we have a complete list of everybody's ministry situation. So thank you so much for watching this video. And again, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Bye.